Hello, today it is my pleasure to introduce to you Winter 22 Fingerboard Session, the very first professionally filmed fingerboard competition here in the downtown Las Vegas area. I'm your host, Jonas Ford, aka Vegas FB, and as a longtime fingerboarder, it is so awesome to see the fingerboard scene explode here in Las Vegas. We are here off of Charleston and 3rd, and we are hosting this competition at the Yellow Photo Booth Studio. Shout out to everybody over here who let us do this. So we got the Winter 22 contest layout line section, got one single line each, and then you got the best trick attempts. Each get 3 attempts to add to their score. So they got 3 judges. They're judging off of the number scale from 1 to 10, and then they're looking for the style, looking for use of park and creativity and consistency. And now let's look at the course preview.
What up? This is Ghosted Firm, and I'm gonna do a course preview. So, we got the bank to curb right here. Could do a quick little 50-50, you know what I'm saying? A little 50-50 up to this hubba, crook, come down, and then we have this parking block ledge right here. So we have this bank to ledge here, quick little back feeble, pop over the crack, and then we have this double set with the hubba. You grind down the kink, come around, and you finish your line.
So I must say, this is one of my favorite parks to skate. Shout out to Catnip for making this awesome park. He makes some of the best parks in Las Vegas, so check him out. And now, without further ado, it is time to introduce our riders. We got James. We got Ghosted. We got Frankie. Brandon. Leech Seed. 3D. Monty, and we got Moses. So we got 45 seconds on the clock. He starts off with that nice tray flip and the nice 5-0 down there, but he misses the heel flip. So one thing about James, he has a great style. He definitely has the trick bag. I think sometimes his nerves get to him a little bit during the contest. Oh, with the tray flip 50-50. See that right there? If he had just finished that off, that would have been awesome. Let's see, that was a great little board slide there as well. If he just follows through and throws a nice banger in there once or twice, I think he'd have a great run. We've got the 5-0. The tail slide. So great. That was a good kickoff to our first one. It's always hard being first anyway, but you got an accumulative of 15 points. Let's take a look at that replay. See, love the tray flip over the little grind and the nice 5-0. That was a great opener, but if he had just landed that, that would have been awesome. We got the tray flip into the 5-0 and then the Manny, but then doesn't quite finish it. So here we go, we got Ghosted. We got 45 seconds on the clock. And let's do it. So Ghosted, he has such a unique style, such an awesome style. He skates like something I would never think of to do. And I love that because he helps me think outside of the box when I watch him fingerboard. I'm like, oh, that would be a cool trick. See, you got the trick bag, the unique trick bag. See, look at that. Awesome little slappy nose slide, nose grind, nollie shove or something like that. Nice. 15 seconds left. And I see all the slappies. You have the slappies all day, and those are such clean. I want to take a moment right now to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Thank you for all the fingerboard brands who sent stuff over here. Thank you for the local sponsorship and all of the money that was raised to put this contest on. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks. Now, we'll be back after this break. All right, Frankie's up. Let's go, Frankie. So Frankie has an awesome bag of tricks as well. He has some consistency, and he also has the nice style as well. Nice board slide, flowing around the park. Love that. It's always good to see flow. So one thing I would say when I'm doing a run, I like to focus on moving forward. I don't like to normally mess up then reset. I like to just focus on keep on going. That way I don't get stuck on trying to do one trick. I just move on, start afresh. And I think that really helps while doing like, oh, see, nice tray flip there. And a nice little 180. See, if he had just hit that 50-50 and just followed through with it, it would have been much better than trying to do a flip out, I think. But that was a great first run for Frankie. See, we're getting the riders here on the roster. And here we are. Here's a nice little replay. See that was a nice little 5-0 down there, and a little board slide down the handrail there. That handrail is so fun to skate. If you haven't skated that before, man, it feels so good. It feels such like a realistic rail. Next, we got Brandon here.
45 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. Time to start is switch push.
Nice. See, start off switch. The only one to start off switch so far, which is great. He got scored. The only one to start off of that. Nice kickflip out. Brandon has a nice clean style. Fingers tucked. It's always good to see. Nice. The 180 switch nose grind. See, he's the only one incorporating some nollies into things. Barely held on to that.
5 seconds left. 5 seconds.
And then, and after the time, he hits a nice kickflip crook down the handrail. But I don't think the judges counted that, but it was awesome to see for the crowd. So you got an 18 on that one. So here's a couple of his replays. They had a nice kickflip up, and then that nollie nose grind was so sweet. That was a nice nollie nose grind down. That little kinked hub up.
45 seconds on the clock.
Next, we got Leech Seed.
Go.
Leech Seed, he skates a little fast, but he has a nice bag of tricks. Yeah, I love his style as well. He can really shred. Once he gets in the roll of things, he can shred. Alright, he's going through his run. I see, power through that. I think his nerves are seems a little jittery. Okay, nice little heel flip action there. There we go. The tray flip. Yeah, getting a little creative there on the corner pyramid. Let's take a look at his score. So, Leech Seed, he got 13.5. Let's take a look at some of his replays. So, that was a kickflip. That was a nice little kickflip down the stairs, and then a little 5-0 kickflip out was pretty sweet. Next, we got 3D. Starts off with a 5-0. Uh, 3D coming in hot with the double varial flip.
You got it.
But I think couldn't live up to the hype because we were hyping him up a lot. And we started to get to him.
Okay.
But so fun.
Oh, we got it.
Got 10 seconds left on the clock.
I started off hot, dude.
It's all good.
Oh, he almost landed the tray flip out of the 50-50, but not quite. So he had a couple of moments there. He had a little transfer there. Let's take a look at his score. He got a 12. So this competition so far has been so awesome. We're going to be back after this break.
Off the meds, off the head, soft as bread, soft as bread. Stay off them blogs, they play with your thoughts. Made away from my dogs, that ain't say what they saw. Only the brave, they want us locked in the cage. If you owe me money, I shouldn't have to remind you to pay. Vodka run, with my Ralph Lauren. Hot as the full time, leech is still back on the side. Off the meds, can't get out of the bed. Paparazzi waiting like that mall on the Dawn of the Dead. I don't know you, my dog, step away from the bus. Know they want me to fall, but my balance is just. You weren't with me when them struggles and battles was tough. So I cut your head off or I give you a cut. When they Yeezy's on, Yeezy bomber, wear my own designer. Name good, all my bridges open, go wherever that's power. Name good, all my bridges open, go wherever that's power. You would kick back, fake vibes me, and with that, look what they doing, look what they saying. Selfish, look at his man, 30,000 square feet, secret rooms, look at the plan, look at the money, look at the bands. I get on my knees, I'm thanking the man. He said he ain't like that. I just seen him shaking his hand, I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head. You like the bands? They made it in France. My life a mofo. Spot like some UFO. Price tag up on your soul. You sold it, you gotta go. Trade my respect for some attention. No. Looking at these bodies, girl, y'all overdose. Why y'all overdose?
And we are back here at the beautiful downtown Las Vegas area at the Winter 22 Fingerboard Session. The very first professionally filmed fingerboard competition here in Las Vegas. I am your host, Jonas Ford, aka Vegas FB, and let's get back to this awesome contest. Alright, so Monty's up.
Alright, ready? 45 seconds. And go.
So Monty starts off, resets a little bit. Nice tray flip board slide. He pops a little high, but he manages to catches it. Then he does a half cab flip down the double set. Awesome. And he does a huge transfer nose blunt on the handrail, from the flat to the handrail. And then the tray flip down the double set.
Tray flip.
So he starts off a little rough, but man, Monty definitely heated up during his run. So Monty got a 24. He is first on the leaderboard. The most consistent so far. He came in swinging. And I must say, Monty came out of nowhere. A few of us knew each other before the contest, but he literally came in out of nowhere. We never saw him his first time. And then he comes in and just starts to kill his first run.
All right, and last on this but not least, we got Moses.
All right, we got Moses here. We're getting 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, I started. Plenty of time.
Pause it real quick. Reset. Lagging.
Yeah.
Wow, so Moses comes in with a nice combo. He has a nice little style, skates a little fast, but definitely loving what I'm seeing so far.
Hey.
30 seconds into your round, 15 seconds left.
Hey. Nice flow, good flow.
10 seconds left.
Ooh. Hey. Hey. Ooh, double flip up the set. Oh my goodness. Time.
Monty at 24. Then we got Moses at 19.5, putting him at second place. In third place with 18 points, we got Brandon. So it is getting hot here in the first run section. Let's take a look at the Winter 22 contest layout. We've all done the line section, and now it is time for the best trick attempts. Each get 3 attempts to add to their score. So you can either use those 3 attempts to nail a nice banger, or you can add those 3 attempts to just add points to your score overall. This program was brought to you today by Fat Fingers Fingerboard Store.
Oh, so
First up, we got Moses. You must call your trick.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Next, we got.
About, I don't know what. I'm gonna try that.
You're gonna just do a grind flip out? Okay.
Count as one trick?
So he's gonna do
that
he's
counts.
gonna do 5-0 kick flip
Are
out.
you ready?
Alright.
Oh, he doesn't quite land that.
Flip back, lip, shaky.
Ooh, hard flip back.
Hard flip back, flip to fake.
Ooh.
And look at that. There you go. There Monty again. Start coming out with a banger. The hard flip back lip to fakie. See, no one else has done that. He got nice score on that one. Oh, doesn't land that big laser quite. Brandon here. Oh, tries to do the kickflip crooked.
360 laser flip the hole.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, so he does a 360 laser flip for Frankie. Oh, doesn't quite land that for his first trick. Now we got Ghosted for his first trick. Impossible big spin blunt. Oh, doesn't quite land it. Now we got James. Oh, he's gonna do a nollie 360. He'd be the first to do anything nollie. Oh, it misses his finger, his front finger. Barely missed it. He would have got scored a nice score if he had landed that. So take a look at this Winter 22 contest layout. Remember, we got the best trick attempts. Each get 3 attempts to add to their score. And these judges, we're looking for style, consistency, use of the park, and creativity.
Same thing? Okay.
All right. So next we got the trick attempt 2.
You can change the trick.
So Moses doesn't land his first trick.
Up the rail? Okay, sick.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't land his 3D. 3D doesn't quite land his
270 no
second trick.
grind, okay.
See, Leech Seed, if he had landed that, that would have scored high.
180 crook down.
Okay.
Switch weight 80 cooked. Oh, so he doesn't get into the crook, but does get into a board side, so he gets scored low for that one. Oh, and Frankie clipped the stairs, but does a nice 360 hard flip down double set.
Impossible big spin blunt.
So ghosted.
Oh.
Doesn't get into the
Nollie
blunt.
360. Ready? Ready?
So we got James Nollie 360 again. Yeah, see, his finger slipped. It looked like he landed it, but his finger slipped. So fakey switch front crook from Monty. Getting some points on the board. Smart play. See, and that was a nice strategic move by Monty. He put some points on the board by doing a simple trick, so he actually could come ahead even more so. So we got 24, 25.5, and 18 for Monty. So he is leading the board right now in first place. All right, so this is the third attempt here for James. He's going to be doing a tray flip to Manny. And oh, he does it. A nice tray flip to Manny. And a nice little firecracker action down that little second hand.
Ghosted. Same trick. Are you guys ready? Judges ready? Go.
See, he doesn't get into the blunt, and that will do it for ghosted.
Same trick, same trick.
We got Frankie now. And nice, and does the same trick, but cleans it up more and gets a couple more points for that nice clean up trick.
What you got?
We'll go crook, nollie flip out.
Crook, nollie flip out.
So we got Brandon. Oh, and he does it. He does a nice crooked nollie flip out. Look at that clean style and rides away with.
You're next.
All right.
What you got?
I'm a blunt to kickflip out.
And that will do it for Leech Seed.
Alright.
And yep, that will do it for 3D as well.
Basement heel to front end.
Okay.
We got Monty's third run here. And Monty he doesn't quite land that. So that's his first 0 on the board of the day. And now we got Moses.
5-0. Okay, it's 180. Alright, ready?
And Moses, that will do it for Moses. So Moses started off nice with his run, but wasn't able to put any scores on the board after that. And with that, here are the final scores. It was such a great competition, and it was so awesome to be able to host this. And in third place, we got Brandon Caps. In second place, we got Frankie. The nice $85 cash. And in first place, we got Monty. And when I tell you, Monty came in out of nowhere and swept everything with his consistency and his high popping tricks. He came in and he proved it, and it was so awesome to see. And there you have it. There is the very first professionally filmed fingerboard competition here in the beautiful downtown Las Vegas area. I am your host, Jonas Ford, aka Vegas FB, and it was a pleasure to host this for you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and follow for more. Thanks.